Good morning, good morning. It is day 3 of my adventure. It is a windy one. The great news about this wind is that it's going to be one amazing tailwind. I'm all packed up and ready to go. My bike is ready, the campsite is ready for my departure. Last night, uneventful, just the way I like it. I'm ready to experience the really strong tailwinds. But first, I head into a headwind for about 4 kilometers and then fun begins. I'll see you on the road. Before I left the park, I wanted to go visit the beach. But before I got to the beach, I had to say hi to every single cyclist I saw on the road. Let me know in the comments if you also do that while on tour. Do you say hi to other cyclists? Beach 1 was the only beach that was open that day, and I completely missed the accessible entrance. So instead I had to push my bike on sand. And if you ever had to push a fully loaded bike on sand, you know how difficult it can be. But in the grand scheme of things, it could always be worse. I made it to the beach, Beach 1. Because of the wind, there's a lot of kite surfers down here on the beach. I'm going to enjoy this for a few minutes and then head on out. On my way to the beach, I took one of the beach entrances that weren't accessible, and what you see behind me, that blue walkway, is an accessible entrance to the beach, and that flows all the way down to the beach itself. I love seeing this type of design implemented here at Presqu'ile Park. This is specifically Beach 1. Thank you, Presqu'ile Park. After my excursion to the beach, I waved the park goodbye and joined the Waterfront Trail. The destination for today is Sandbanks Provincial Park, and I will be riding on the Waterfront Trail and then joining the Millennium Trail, which is something I'm really excited about. And just like that, without any fanfare, I have joined the Millennium Trail. I'm not sure if that behind me is the trailhead, but whatever that is the entrance from the road I was traveling on, or the Waterfront Trail. I rode a little further down and I now see the sign for the Millennium Trail. This is kilometer 0. So I think that the trail that I had previously ridden on was maybe a connector trail to the Millennium Trail, but on the map it showed as Millennium Trail. But this is mile 0, or according to the other sign, this is where the trail ends, depending on where you start the trail. Let's get moving. The Millennium Trail is a 46-kilometer multi-use trail that was repurposed from an abandoned rail line. I joined the trail at section 23, and this particular section runs through marshlands, farmlands, and wetlands. So it was certainly a beautiful spot to be riding through. A quick update on the Millennium Trail. It is a lovely flat trail. I think the gradient on the sign indicates that it's between 0 to 3%, which is nice and flat. In terms of people and in terms of how busy the trail is, today is Saturday. I was expecting a lot more people to be on this trail. Thus far, there's not been many, which is surprising, but I think that a lot of it has to do with the weather. But that's just how it is sometimes. Cuteness alert, we're about to meet something really special. I was riding and I almost rode across this little turtle. I think this is a baby turtle. It's certainly trying to cross the road. I somehow got it into my head that the turtle was going to bite me. Needless to say, the turtle did not bite me, and I ended up carrying it safely to the other side of the road. After saving the baby turtle from near death, I continued onwards on the trail. Pay attention to the sign, JK French Fries, because this sign, I noticed the sign when riding the trail when I was getting really hungry, and I decided that, hey, what do I have to lose? I'm gonna go looking for this French fries. I was expecting a booth. I was certainly not expecting this culinary experience. This was incredible. Sometimes you just take a chance on the sign and it turns into this incredible experience. So if you are riding the Millennium Trail, stop by, and if you see the sign, JK French Fries, certainly worth a stop. The French fries, I actually ended up having poutine. Divinely delicious. Okay, back to the trail I go. I rejoined the trail at Hillier Station and noticed that it got significantly busier, which was a welcome change. Update on the Millennium Trail. I'm now on a section of the trail that has a lot of ATVs zooming by. This is my very first experience riding alongside ATVs. I'm not sure I like it so much. There's a lot of potholes because of
the impressions from the wheels. Some ATV drivers are great. They slow down and let me pass. Others just kind of whip right by. In the section I'm currently at, I rode through a lot of wineries. So there were a lot of people on what seemed like rented bikes on self-directed tours. And that was very nice to see. I also rode by a few people on horseback. The one thing that I'm a little bit disappointed about is that I'm not seeing the fall colors that I was hoping to be seeing at this point. I think I'm a little bit too early. I think that in about 2 weeks' time, the leaves are going to change color and this area is going to be superbly stunning. Yes, that is an expression, superbly stunning. All right, enough talking. Let's get to riding.
This section of the trail continued getting busier, and I was now riding through the holes of Wellington on the Lake golf course. As I continued, I saw farmlands, marshes, and I also crossed multiple bridges over small creeks. As I continued riding, the environment changed into farms and farmlands, and the closer I got to the end of my destination, the more homes I saw backing onto the trail itself.
And this is where I finish off with the Millennium Trail. I'm now going to be joining this road behind me all the way to the Sandbanks Provincial Park. All in all, I think I traveled about 35 kilometers on the Millennium Trail, and it was great. Okay, Sandbanks, here we come. I have officially made it to Sandbanks Provincial Park. Woohoo! My 3-day adventure is over. Well, I still have to find my campsite. Overall, a fantastic riding experience. That first night adventure, well, that was a lesson learned. We'll take that and file it as a great life lesson. Overall, fantastic riding. Millennium Trail was great. I have a rest day tomorrow. A friend of mine is coming to pick me up. Thank you, you know who you are. If you made it this far in the video and in the series, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you subscribe? There's going to be a lot more bicycle touring and bicycle commuting content on this channel, so I would appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.